Regular listener sent me a message in my inbox and said, is she really serious? Maybe we should begin from there. People think that many of you come up, you announce that you're going to run for this particular office, and then when things heat up, you suddenly withdraw or go to the other side and say, my political party has decided that I should not be running for this particular position. Honorable Lydia Wanyoto, are you serious? Are you in this race
Maybe
to the end?
your friend who talked to you, can you give an example when I was not serious? Because also he can justify to say, you know, she was contesting in Mbale, then she jumped out, or she went to contest for the South African Parliament. Maybe she jumped out along the way, because every context has its own pressure and demands. But I've been able to run my race to the end. The moment I say I'm going to do this, I'm going to contest for this office, I do that. It doesn't matter whether I win or not. I conclude, I go through the process. So similarly, I'm contesting for the Speaker of the National Parliament, the 12th Parliament of Uganda. And this Parliament commences in May. It's on the premise that I was able to win the seat of Woman Member of Parliament from Mbale State, and that's what qualifies me, because you have to be an MP to be to contest for speakership. So I didn't do it myself at a personal level. I was urged, encouraged, and endorsed by the leaders and the community of Mbale City. So actually the endorsement happened in Mbale, and I told them I'm going to put up the application and give it my best shot. And I want to welcome all the other competitors. I think so far we are making 6. I welcome them to the race. Speakership has rules of procedure. It's a job of high decorum. Head of one of the arms of government, respectable responsibility, and you provide leadership for legislation, appropriation of the country's budget, but also representation. So we have to lift the bar. We have to lift the bar. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Uganda, a diplomat, and also a security expert. So with relatively wide experience to be able to steer the House to the right direction, but also to give it the standards it deserves. So that's where we are now.
All right. Like you said, you're about 6, and more maybe are likely to come up.
Yeah, it's open. We are 529 members of parliament, and any one of us can pick nomination forms. Yes.
And out of all those people, why should it be Honorable Lydia Wanyoto to become the Speaker of the 12th Parliament?
First of all, I qualify. The rules are clear. Secondly, I'm willing to serve. And then thirdly, I have the competencies. People know me. I've grown capacity. I'm an expert in governance. I am Parliament of Uganda is not a standalone legislature. It's a member of the Commonwealth systems. I have diplomatic credentials, international relations. So I'm good to go. When I look around those who have so far expressed interest, I think I stand a very good chance, 100%. I'm a cadre par excellence. I'm a patriot of our country, and I think I'm well prepared to run this office in the 12th Parliament. Yeah. Yes.
All right. You say you are a cadre. You belong to the National Resistance Movement political party,
yes,
where you've served not
32 years.
For 32 years.
Yes.
And not
because I joined in 1994.
1994.
In the movement secretariat. Then we went and formed the party. I'm a founding member of the NRM party in 2005 after the referendum. So you cannot catch anybody with that CV. They are not there. Others are 4 months old, others are 1 year old in the party. Those were in the NRM. But of course, I want to respect that's their right. Even if you have joined the party today, you can contest. And also those who are not in the party, they are senior, but they will still with their story. This is my story.
This is your story.
Yes.
Indeed. Now, one particular challenge you're going to meet, according to what people have been saying, is the fact that your political party has rules and it has taken positions in the past. And from what we have heard, the Central Executive Committee where you served when you were chairperson of the Women's League, has already taken a decision that it will be Honorable Anita Mong with Thomas Tayebwa to continue leading the Parliament of Uganda. According to your political party, this is an assignment which is being passed on to them, and in line with your discipline and internal mechanisms that people are allowed to serve in that particular office for 2 terms.
Thank you. I've been able to I was away in Addis for preparation of the summit when this issue of SEC endorsement came up, and when I returned, I was able to process inquiry, and I found out that that alleged endorsement was not there. Why? We've not seen any resolution. No, I was a member of the SEC for 10 years, and for 5 years I was a technical staff writing minutes and following up SEC. So I've sat in SEC for many years, so I know what happens. A matter comes on the agenda. There was no matter on the agenda for SEC. It was not there. Nobody can show you the agenda. Number 2, there was no resolution. Normally, the resolution is signed off by Secretary General and the Chairman when the meeting has happened, and they delegate either the Director of Communication or the Secretary General himself reads the resolutions. Or if there's a matter for Parliament and the agenda was brought to the SEC by the Chief Whip, it's the Chief Whip now who comes and reads the resolutions. Nothing like that has happened. So then that's on the issue of whether SEC sat or not. Now, the normal procedures which we have been holding many times, time immemorial, the challenge people will have with me is I'm the institutional memory of the party at some point. Because in 2005, when I'm a founding member of the party, I was part of the people that wrote the party constitution. It is like at the back of my palm, I know it. I also was on the team that wrote the rules of procedure of the organ of Parliament. Parliament has a NRM parliamentary caucus, and that is an organ of the House. But we wrote rules of procedure for it. So the rules of procedure for the NRM caucus are that when you have had an election like we did, you wait for the members to be gazetted. That has not happened. So from the word go, you, Kenneth Lukwago, what were you gazetting? I mean, what were you endorsing? You cannot endorse what is not there. Members of Parliament must be gazetted. It is the gazette. The gazette is the legal tool that qualifies somebody to be a member of Parliament. Even as I speak today, it's good you have called me. It is only the presidential and woman member of Parliament who are gazetted. We are still waiting for the directly elected MPs and the SIGs, the special interest groups. They have not been gazetted. So why are people in a hurry? Even that this behavior is suspect. Actually, we should disqualify people who want to stampede us. That's not the methods of work of the NRM. NRM is methodical, and we know what happens. So that already that also makes it very illegitimate already. You cannot talk and discuss people who are not yet gazetted. Why are you in a hurry? Secondly, when that has happened, when the gazetting has happened, we are supposed to go for orientation to we normally go to Chankwanzi. Chankwanzi has not happened. These things happen after Chankwanzi. You go because we have over 60% attrition. So these people you are telling endorsements, doing stories of endorsement. What are they endorsing? Because they don't have any briefing notes. And that the president told us, of course, Chankwanzi is going to happen. Because we asked, how come you're doing things before Chankwanzi? We go to Chankwanzi to know each other, to be trained, to be oriented, and to be prepared, to know the manifesto, to know our expectations in the next 5 years as a party who has cadres. This has not happened in Rukwago. So what was SEC endorsing?
But I would also
let me finish. So it is after, so I'm talking about the process. So it is after training or Chankwanzi that now people come, and the Electoral Commission of the NRM is supposed to issue a call for interest of the position which are available in Parliament. Not only Speaker and Deputy Speaker, parliamentary commissioners, they come up, committee chairpersons, they come up. All these ones, you have to wait. So, you cannot tell me that you're endorsing people whose interests you have not heard. How did you know? Because Parliament, the 12th Parliament, has its own life. You cannot tag the 11th Parliament to the 10th Parliament. That's why I'm a member of the 12th Parliament, and I was not in the 11th Parliament. You cannot carry on whatever was happening in the 11th Parliament to the 12th Parliament, because I am a member now of the 12th Parliament. So you cannot bring anything out of variance to the 12th Parliament. We have broken the Umbilical Code in May. We are breaking it. To the history of the Hansard and story, to the 11th Parliament, we begin a new life. That's why some of us can have nothing to do with the 11th Parliament. But we have everything to do with the 12th Parliament, with the manifesto, with UN National Development Plan for NDP4, because there will be, and for information, the 12th Parliament will have its new rules. The rules say every parliament must have its own rules of procedure. The standard one is to elect a speaker and deputy speaker, but going forward, Parliament elects its own rules of procedure. So I am trying to give you the procedure, I'm trying to give you the process, because I'm not only a candidate, that's my profession. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Uganda, I'm a lawyer, so I cannot imagine that you can come and play around with the rules when I am there. For the 12th Parliament, the 11th, I cannot speak for it. I was not there.
Have you gotten any indication from your political party that this position of speaker and deputy speaker are actually open for all people to
They are very open. When we began challenging what was in the social media, the director, legal counsel, Enoch Balata, has issued a statement, an official statement as director. I can show you a copy. And also now Dombo said that the Honorable Dombo, who is the director of communication, said, what you've seen in the media is a hoax. He has he's been able to now make a disclaimer, because he's the one who communicates. If he has disowned what was communicated, then who is the official spokesperson of the party? That's where we are now. But even me, I didn't believe it. But we are in campaigns. People can use all sorts of things. This was supposed to discourage people who want to contest. But we are alert. Some of us are ahead of many things.
All
so
right.
you cannot.
All right. No, listening